Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old magic roundabout we have got a Dinky Toys B.O.A.C coach. It's not the biggest thing in the world. I think it's number 283. We'll have a check when we get it off the roundabout. As you can see, seriously play worn. The decals on the top of the side of the roof are missing. Dark blue, white and blue hubs. So as you have a quick look at this going round, I hope you're all having a good Christmas. The best you can, obviously, because of the restrictions. And I'd like to welcome any new subscribers. And hello to my old favourites, my old faves, my old buddies. Thanks very much for sticking with me this year. It's very much appreciated. Okay, let's get this off then and have a look at it. Alrighty then, here we have it. Let's have a look. There's a number on the bottom here somewhere. Yeah. Number 283. There's no name of what it is. Couple of nice dimple rivets. Make short work of them. That's a bit of a bend in the axle there. We'll have to sort that out. That one's straight at the front. Yeah. They made a couple of these coaches. Different liveries. This one's a B.O.A.C in the gold. And there's writing along the top there. And on there is Decal. I can't remember what it says now. I've got one in. I've got the decals. They came the other week. Yeah, it just needs a tidy up, a repaint. White or slightly off white, whichever you want to do. It says white and dark blue in the catalogue or the book that I've got. So I think we go a royal blue with this and a white, light blue hubs. Okay, so that's it really. Should be nice, simple, straightforward job. Like I say, it's Christmas time, so I'm not going to go into nothing too heavy. Well, I say it's Christmas time. Christmas is over. This is like, you know, in between Christmas and New Year, should I say. The clear up. Okay, let's get this sorted. Okay then, got the rivets out. There's no interior to this. No glass. No anything. So, that'll go in the stripper. This will go in the stripper as is, because the hubs are going to be painted. When it comes out of the stripper, I'll have a look about straightening that one up. Which one? That one. Give that a bit of a tweak. Tweak it. Should be fine. I've run out of caustic soda, so I'm waiting for it to come. I don't think it'll come this side of Christmas now. So I'm going to use the old gel stripper. So I'm going to chuck this in, leave it overnight and pick this up tomorrow. Okay. Okie dokie then. Out of the stripper. Using the normal standard stripper you get from a DIY store or supermarket. Not great. Left it in overnight. Not brilliant. But it's good enough for this. So now we've got the wizard. And we'll get some of this off. We'll do a bit. See what it comes up like. Should be okay. Should be good. There we go. It's coming up. Let's have a look at the front. And I like to do the front. I do like the fronts of these Dinky castings. Give it a go. It's got some detail on this. I'm not sure what make of coach this is actually. So I don't know to look it up. So we're just going to have to wing it. I'll take it, I don't know if it's a British coach or a European coach or an American coach, I don't know. It doesn't say. Trying to keep it in shot here. I'll have to get the pick out, I think, in a bit. I'll give it a run over first, and then I'll get the see what's left, and I'll get the pick out and pick the bits off. It's a bit cold and damp today. It's been raining all night, and it's still got a bit of rain hanging around at the minute. So there you go. This is pre-recorded, so when you see this on video, it's at least a week earlier. I like to do my videos in advance, obviously, in time to check it all out. Yeah, it's coming up. Right. Well, I'm going to carry on cleaning this up and get all the paint off and get it ready for priming. Okay, see you in a minute. Okie dokie then. Right, all cleaned up. Not looking too bad. Right, I'm just going to pass on something to some of you beginners. If you notice, on these type of castings, round here you've got the raised edges there, not so much on these, but these here, there, around the lips on these things. If you notice, they get knocked, damaged, chunks taken out of them all the way along. You can see that some are worse than others, some aren't too bad. So a little tip, what I've done with this is I've gone round, I'm not going to do it again because I've just sanded it smooth, but you go around with your file and just lightly run over there and smooth some of the edges out a little bit so you can feel it smooth, and then go over with a sander, finish it off. Don't go too harsh with the file because you'll lose your detail, especially on things like handles and smaller details. It's just the raised edges like on here and the bottom where when they're new and the kids have got them, they bash into each other. These get little chunks out of them, as you'll see if you look at your own. So around the window units here, they were a little bit rough, so I've gone over the whole thing like that with the file, smoothed it out a little bit. I mean, they're not perfect, but if you go down too far, you'll lose all your detail. It just helps the paint and the primer stick, and also when you're finished, it don't look like it's been eaten away by flies or fleas. As you can see here, look, there, it's been squashed up, and the groove in between those two is lost basically, and there's no way you're going to get that back without causing yourself a problem. So get it as smooth as you can, okay, without taking any of the detail out. All right, you can see around the window units here, there, I've gone round. That one's particularly bad. That at the front, they have got a bend in them, funny enough. That one's got a bend in it as well, a little bit, but I'm not going to bother with that because the chances are I'll do that and it'll break. So it's just a slight kink in it, not a lot. Right, okay. And bumpers, attention to the bumpers. You can get away with being a bit harsher with a file on the bumper. Get it all smooth as you can. Okay, right, so now I'm going to clean this with methylated spirits, and I'll get some grey primer on it. Okay, and then I'm going to put a coat of white on the top, because it's easier for me to put a bit of the white only comes down to there. So I'm going to check actually before I do the white whether it comes down there or not. I can't remember now. I'll have a look on the video in a minute I've just done. So methylated spirits, prime it, and then do the white, because it's easier then once I've done the white to mask it off. I've only got to mask that off. If I do it the other way around, I've got all this to mask off. All right, so that's the plan. We'll see you soon. Look at big boy here, new acquisition come today. We'll get into that in a bit. Okay then, all masked up, pretty straightforward, straight line through there. There's a little bit of kink by the door, round. This is the only trick a bit around here. You've got to use your little bits and bobs to get round here, but hopefully that should be okay. So now we're going to put some dark blue, royal blue on it. This one I've done the blue hubs, so now I've just taped over the hubs with the electrical tape. I use that on the hubs because it's just as quick. Right, okay, so I'm going to get some spray paint on here, remove the masking, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, there you go, chaps. Masking tape is off. It's had time to dry. Not exactly a perfect round there, but it's good enough. Yeah. So now I'm just waiting. I've just touched a couple of little bits up here. I'm waiting for that dry, and I'm going to put some lacquer on it. And when that's dry in the morning, we can do some details and get the decals on it. I'll catch you then. Detail painting time. Here we go, all lacquered up. Looking good. Looking good. So there's not many details on here. I'm not going to go overboard with these. I've got a little blue mark just there. Got to get that off. Got the decals over there ready. So let's have a look. I'm not using my usual paint because that's shot now. So until I can get to the shops, because at the minute I'm a bit housebound with the missus and that. So I've got some, I've had to resort to silver metallic. So it might look a little bit different. I've got a chrome pen, but I find the Molotow chrome pens have got their uses on the right vehicles, not on this one. So let's have a look. So we do the grill like always first. Get this done. So there we go. There we go. I tell you what, it's a bit cold today. Some parts of the country's had snow. We've escaped it so far. The flood waters are gradually going down, bit by bit. We're getting there. Roll on the summer, eh? Roll out the barrel. We're having a barrel of fun. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was hoping to get to the shops and get some silver paint, non-metallic. But this will do for this one. It'll do. I might have to give these like 2 coats. I find with the metallic sometimes you have to give them 2 coats. I don't like to put it on thick because it looks a bit too much. So we're getting there. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's cold in here. The whole shed's a bit cold. I've got the fire on, but it's still a bit cold. I couldn't really find many of these to get a reference. Really, because use a lot to get a reference to the real thing. I couldn't really find any. I found 1 or 2, but nothing exactly the same. Different grills on them, different light configurations. So it's very difficult to get what you want. There you go. Yeah, a lot of people ask me, you know, why don't I use a Molotov pen, chrome pen? Well, I do on occasion. But I have done some in the past, and when you look at them back, if you're not careful, they look too much in your face, if you know what I mean. Too stark. So I tend to try and use a nice silver if I can get one. I have been looking on the internet, and Mr. Hobby Paints, they do a chrome silver metal coat. So I might get some of them. Try that. All right, I think that'll do for the grill. I'm not going to do the grill surround because some of them didn't. The ones I saw didn't have a chrome grill surround. So I'm going to try this. The dark paint's not helping with the things like the headlights. There we go, just dab that on. A little dab will do you. Right, okay, so that's the grill and that. So we've got 6 minutes, so I'm going to finish this off and I'll get back to you when you start doing the decals. That's it then, details are done. I'm going overboard on the details. Door handle, back bumper, back door, side door, little step, and the other door. That's it. Right, cut the decals. That one goes over there. I'll cut these down because I think they might be a bit big, so I'll cut them down as close as I can. As you'll see, drop the bloody thing there. That goes. It goes in there anyway. All right. So I've got my bits and pieces. Got my cotton buds. My bloody feet are freezing. Got my warm water, so we'll drop that in there. just off the side of the camera here. Hopefully it won't take long to sort out. I've got a brush here just to a bit of water on. Hopefully everything will go okay. No real problems. Trying to get comfy. I need a new chair as well. I think this summertime I'm going to sort myself out with bits and pieces. Right, let's get a bit of water on here first. Let's see what we got. Get the decal. It's just down here. It's on the move. All right. Let's get that somewhere near where I need it. Probably there. Right, let's see what we can do with this. A cocktail stick. You can see that or not. Oh, good job of trimming this down. There you go. A little bit of dab it off. Let me just chuck the other one in the water while I'm waiting. Just gently. Roll it, dab it. Oh. I think that's about right. And we'll stick a bit of this marker set on. Just to get it to sit down right. Okay. Do the other side. Get ready to pick this up now. Put some water on. Just gonna lean it against there, I think. You see that? I think that's stuck itself on somehow. Get some more water on it. That's it. Get a bit of manoeuvrability in it. So it keeps moving around trying to position it where I'm happy with. I think that's about right, don't you? There you go. Bit of the old red stuff. Right. Check I haven't moved the other side. No, the other side's fine. Just put the long one in for a minute or two. So I'm trying to do this leaning over the camera. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. Some water along there. Plenty of water. Bum, ba, da, bum. Well, what can I say? Not a bad little one, this one. Nice little one for beginners, actually. Been quite a few at the recently for beginners. It's a straightforward casting. Just see some movement in there. Yep. Excuse me breathing at the camera microphone. I don't have a lot of choice at the moment. So let's see what we got, shall we? Somewhere there, isn't it? Already. Get this end down. Now, do we go down there? I would have thought so. It's quite a long decal, this one, so you have to be careful that you don't crease it. You don't want to crease it. I'm just putting some water on just so I can move it around a bit more. I think it wants to come back a bit. That's more like it. That's more like it. Isn't that straight? Fellas, what do you think? This front end could do it coming down a bit, couldn't it? Oh, what got on there? Got some muck on it. How they got that on there? But that looks pretty much right. gentle roll. Just gently, don't apply a lot of pressure. Stroking it. I think we're about right with that. Can't see any creases in it. Little one there. Right. Okay. Put a bit of red on that. Okay, I'm going to do the other side off camera. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is, there's the base. New tires on it, all cleaned up. There's only 2 rivets, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to show you it when it's on the magic roundabout. Okay, over and out. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys B.O.A.C airline coach. Yeah. So now we can have a look at what it finished up like. Here we are. Here we go then. Dinky Toys airport coach. B.O.A.C. Quite a simple one, this one. Did it in a royal blue, white top, decals, light blue hubs. Yeah. Quite smart, this one. Just a little bit of detail on it, there's not a lot. Looking good. It's quite small, this. It's more like your 00 size, I would say. Quite small for a coach, anyway. There you go. Right then, that's this one done. Another one safe from the scrapyard. Okay then. Onwards and upwards, and on to the next one. And we'll see you next week. Have a good week. Bye for now. There's a shot of the front. And